Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be looking at the England squad going into that World T20. This England team is the one who redefined white ball cricket. Now they're currently redefining red ball cricket with Baz-Ball. But yeah, I think again a very strong squad announced. I feel that someone like a Jofra Archer is a big miss for them. With them, they're clear favorites, but without him, there are chances of them losing in some big games. But still, an extremely strong squad, a lot of bases covered. And let's just look at their squad now. Josh Butler is the captain. He takes over after Owen Morgan retired. You have Moeen Ali, Harry Brook, the young Yorkshire lad who's also under 19 captain of England a few years ago. Sam Curran, Chris Jordan, Liam Livingston, David Milan, Adil Rashid, Phil Salt, Ben Stokes, Reece Topley, David Willey, Chris Wokes, Mark Wood, and Alex Hales comes in for Johnny Bairstow, who has taken a break and he's not there. So the big miss from this T20 squad is Johnny Bairstow. He's been in outstanding form, whether it's red ball, white ball. He's been playing some sensational cricket, and they will miss him because he not only can he open the innings with Josh Butler, but he can also come in the middle order and bat as well, rotate the strike the big boundaries, and he will surely be missed in this squad for England. He provides that extra firepower in the batting lineup. But they do have options there. Alex Hales himself is not a mug with the bat, and what a story it's been. He's gone through a lot off the field, and he's been banned from England and this and that. But now finally he's there. He himself can provide that rollicking start up top for England if he does get the chance to open the batting. Again, Josh Butler, a lot will rely on him. I think he'll fancy these pitches. He's a 360 player. The way he bats, if he's in form, if he has a World T20s such as the IPL that he had this season, he can definitely take England really far in this tournament. His captaincy will also be scrutinized because we all know how good Owen Morgan was in terms of captaincy. He was outstanding. He used to keep his calm. His tactics were spot on, and even when they had injuries and stuff, he would take his team at least to the semi-finals in the white ball format. He's won the World Cup as well. So big shoes to fill in terms of captaincy, but Josh Butler was the vice captain for a long time, so he probably has learned under Morgan, and if he can use a few tactics and then do something on his own as well, use his own creativity to take this team far in this tournament, that would be great. If you look at their fast bowling, again, I mentioned they will miss Jofra Archer, but it's great to see Mark Wood back. He's going to provide that extra pace. You need some pace in Australia, and he can bowl 150 clicks when required, and I think he's going to be a crucial player, one of the key players for England in this tournament. He needs to stay fit, and if he does, then he can provide you breakthroughs in that power play, and also in the death overs. He has a really good Yorker on him, can be very consistent and accurate, and I think for me, he's one of the main bowlers in the tournament to watch out for. Chris Wokes is back as well, someone who can use the new ball really well in the middle overs if required. He can provide you with those slower deliveries and mix it up, both those cutters. And Wokes is someone, again, who has a lot of experience. He's done well for England over the years, and it'll be good. It's good to see him back. I think they will be stronger now with these two in the bowling lineup. Compared to some of the games they played in the summer, these two didn't play. So they have these two, and then they have a left arm option in Reece Topley, who's been outstanding in the English summer. Got wickets of Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli as well in the limited overs tour there. And there's David Willey, who can also provide the left arm angle. Sam Curran can provide that left arm angle. So, and Ben Stokes, right arm but left arm batsman. So they have plenty of all rounders to look forward to. Moeen Ali as well. The great thing about this England team is they have a lot of utility players. Chris Jordan can bat, Moeen Ali can bowl and bat, Willey, for example, Sam Curran can finish off games, Ben Stokes can bowl and bat, so that will allow them to play aggressive cricket from ball one. If Alex Hales and Josh Butler, for example, are opening, they will go for it from ball one. They're not scared of how many wickets they're going to lose in the power play. That will accelerate the run rate. That will allow them to change 180 scores, convert 180 scores into 200 plus scores, and put pressure on the opposition. That's what's going to happen. And they're allowed to play this brand of cricket because they have the depth in their batting. They have hitters all the way till the end, and that's why. And you have someone like a Milan one down who can play anchor, but also he can play the shots. So they do have variety in their batting. I wouldn't have mind seeing Joe Root instead of Milan, but Milan has been great for England in this format, and he's played a lot of games in T20 cricket for England, so they've stuck with him. But I don't mind having that anchor there, and Joe Root is someone who can also accelerate. We saw that in the test matches. Yes, I think the way this squad is built, this 11 is going to be built, they have plenty of depth. In the opening options, you have Butler there, you have Phil Salt, you have what's his name, Alex Hales. You never know. Ben Stokes can open, Moeen Ali can open as well, so they can chop and change in terms of that. They have a solid middle order. Liam Livingstone, if he can perform the way that we know he can, if he can strike the ball big, he can finish off games for England. He can also take that strike rate to plenty of places and really put pressure on the opposition. Ben Stokes, we know what quality of all-rounder he is. He's retired from the one days, but now he's focusing on Test and T20 cricket. Test captaincy, he's been great so far this summer. That will give him the confidence going to this T20 World Cup. He can play with a sense of freedom as well, not much pressure. He will be crucial with his 4 overs with the ball. He'll be crucial with the bat. Where he plays in the order, that will be interesting. He can bat one down, he can open, he can bat number 5, number 6. What role does Butler assign him? That's what we want to see. Looking at their lineup, they have plenty of top order options. So maybe Ben Stokes and Liam Livingston provide the finishing role. Then you have the likes of Chris Wokes, William, who can tonk it around in the end as well. And I feel that just the way this England team is lined up, it's very, very exciting. Moeen Ali, again, he can play floater, he can play a finisher role as well, and he also allows you to strengthen your batting and also allows you to go within a spinner plus him, because he'll provide you 4 overs. He can bowl in the power play, he can bowl in the middle overs. He's a proper off spinner. He will be crucial against the left-handers. Big boundaries in Australia, so him and Adil Rashid will definitely fancy that. They will need to pick up wickets in the middle overs. That will be crucial to support the fast bowling. It allows England to play with that kind of role. They don't need to go with 2 specialist spinners and the Moeen Ali. They can go with Moeen Ali as their specialist spinner and Adil Rashid, because Moeen Ali has that skill, and that's very important. And then you have Liam Livingstone, who can also bowl spin. So plenty of options in every kind of department, whether it's spin bowling, fast bowling, power hitting, trying to anchor. You have options all over from England. Now it's just about on the day, how they perform, how they play. Look, the brand of cricket they played, no matter what the personnel is, sometimes it will crash. They will have, we saw that in 2019 World Cup when they won against Sri Lanka. They just completely crashed and they lost that game against Sri Lanka. So it is high risk cricket, but with the personnel that they have, I feel that this team can go far. They can play some quality cricket, and they're one of the favorites again. I think they should make the semi-finals, if not win the trophy. One thing for me is Jofra Archer. If he's there, then this becomes a championship side already. But without him, they still have Mark Wood there. They have Wokes. Topley's inclusion is also very, very good, and it's an interesting one. Let's see how it goes from England's perspective. Best of luck to them. They're going to be up against some quality sides, like they're going to play South Africa, they're going to play India, Australia, New Zealand. So how do they attack these bowlers? Will they play the same way? Will they adjust depending on the conditions on the opposition? I don't think they will. I think they will play attacking cricket, and that can also actually do really well for them, because if you, for example, hit Bumrah for 15-20 runs in an over, that completely changes India's tactics, right? If you hit somebody like a Pat Cummins for 15-20 or a Trent Bolt, it really causes problems in the opposition's camp. And that's how England are going to play. They're going to attack your best bowlers. They're going to play aggressive cricket, and they're allowed to do that because of the depth in their team, because they bat till almost 9-10. So that's going to be key for them. Someone like a Wokes can come and hit at number 9, number 10. And that's why I'm not worried about their batting. It's the bowling where I feel that, there are a few questions. But again, a lot will depend on their spinners and how these guys bowl in the death. I think with the new ball, someone like a Wokes will be very consistent. Topley, we've seen with the new ball, he can get the ball to jack back in, and it can cause problems. And a lot will depend on Mark Wood's fitness. If he is fit, I'm confident that he can bowl at a very good economy rate with some extra pace, and he can pick up wickets. And I'm confident of that. But his fitness is the problem. If he gets injured any part of the tournament, it will cause England problems to win games. Yes, they have Jordan there as well as an option, but we saw he played in the T20 World Cup as well. Sometimes he has the knack of getting hit for 15-20 runs in the death over. So that's why I rely a lot on Mark Wood. If I look at this team, I feel that Mark Wood is going to be their key player, if you ask me. And then, of course, they have their star players. Livingston on his day can smash it. Ben Stokes will smash it. Butler can smash it, Moin Ali can smash it, and the list goes on and on from England's point of view from there. But yeah, I think all the best to that team. Hopefully they can play the brand of cricket that they have been playing, and if they live up to the expectations, this will be a very dangerous side. Watch out for them, because the mindset has changed and they have the players to really capitalize in this kind of format. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. We'll look at other teams as well going into the T20 World Cup. There's still a few squads that need to be announced. For example, Pakistan hasn't announced a squad yet. We've already talked about India and Australia and now England. We'll talk about South Africa and the other teams as well in the future videos. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure, and until next time, take care.